It's a beautiful Saturday morning. It's the 2nd of May 2026, and they're still saying Happy Workers' Day to each and every worker out there. It's the second day in a new month. It's the month of May once again. It's a Saturday, first Saturday in May, and today is the program, the Dailies Today, where we bring you latest news updates from various national dailies. And today's no exception, as we have five of these papers this morning. We have stories coming from the Punch newspaper, we have stories coming from the Leadership newspaper, and we have stories from the Vanguard, and we have stories coming from the Nation newspaper. And all of them carry very interesting headlines, from stories linking, ranging from xenophobia to the Workers' Day promises by governors and even the president. And we have sporting stories all packed into one. We're streaming live on Facebook on Invicta FM 98.9. And you can go on YouTube on Invicta 98.9 FM online TV. We're right there live and direct. You catch us crystal clear and be part of the program this morning. My name is Job Daniel.
And I am Mabel Iduma.
And together we would bring you the program this morning. Quickly go on a short commercial break, and when we return, we start to dish out the headlines this morning.
I want to speak.
Speak! Invicta FM is
Different
from every other station you listen to.
in the town.
We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Invicta FM.
Yeah, so this is Jolly Johnny on the streets. How well do you know Maggi chicken flavor? Oh yeah, spell celery.
Celery. Celery.
Bros, you want turn out to salary? Okay, spell turmeric.
Turmeric.
Yes, so
Turmeric.
correct. One carton of Maggi chicken flavor for you. Maggi chicken flavor with onions, celery, and turmeric. My game changer.
Yaɗa jita-jita da labarin ƙanzon kurege ci yake kamar wutan daji cikin al'umma, wanda kuma baya haifar da komai sai koma bayi da tabarbarar da zamantakewar mu, ya cusa tsana da ƙiyayya a tsakanin mu, furta kausasan kalamai ta fuskan addini ko ta siyasa da ma al'ada yana taka gagarumin rawa wajen haifar da tarzoma. Don haka mu zamo 'yan ƙasa na gari masu gina tubalin zaman lafiya, ba masu
Keep it locked, keep it loud. Turn your radios up. 98.9.
The spread of misinformation, disinformation, and hate speech remains a serious threat to peaceful coexistence and social cohesion. False and unverified information, whether religious, political, ethnic, or tribal, can create tension, destroy trust, and trigger violence in our communities.
As responsible citizens, we all have a duty to protect peace. Before you share any message, pause, verify the source, fact-check the information, think critically about the content, and its possible consequences.
Do not allow yourself to be used to spread rumors, falsehood, or messages capable of causing division.
Peace grows when youth and women speak up. When communities choose dialogue, conflicts reduce. Truth builds peace, lies destroy it.
Verify before you share. Say no to fake news and hate speech. Yes to peace, unity, and a stronger community. This message is brought to you by the Center for Democracy and Development.
ready to run your money better? Download Bill Station now. iOS or Android Play Store, just search Bill Station or go straight online at billstation.com. Bill Station, no stress, just control.
Logistics Limited. We offer courier services where we deliver packages of all sizes, documents, goods, and various forms of colleges to every part of the country from Kaduna. You can contact us at Shop FF18 Starcade Shopping Complex, 7 Tesha, Kaduna. 20 Zara House, Wandu Road, opposite Disney Chicken, Hamad Bello Way, Kaduna. Our phone numbers are 0706 210 6674, 0913 775 873, 0913 776 7475. Our website is www.prashalgroup.com. Prashal Express and Logistics Limited. Be rest assured.
I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be an exception. I should be the norm. For before us, there was Queen Amina of Zaria, fearless in battle, cunning in strategy. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be an exception. It should be the norm. For before us, there was Queen Muremi of Ile-Ife, legendary in her wisdom, selfless in her courage. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be an exception. It should be the norm. For before us, there was Queen Idia of Benin, powerful backbone of a legendary throne, charismatic enough to raise an army of men. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be an exception. It should be the norm. For before us, there was Uwaraye Emota, rising from the dust of the market square to helping a king claim his throne. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be the exception. It should be the norm. For before us, there was Hajaratu Gambo Amatefio Sawaba, bold enough to speak to a room full of grown men at the age of just 17, jailed more times than any other female political activist before or after her time. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be the exception. It should be norm. For before us, there was Alimotu Belewura of Lagos, Fumilayo Ransom Kuti of Abeokuta, Margaret Epo of Calabar, Efunshetan Aniwura of Ibadan, and all those Aba women who stood up for what was right. I am a woman in leadership. I should not be the exception. I should be norm. Invicta 98.9 FM.
Break, and now let's go straight to reading out the headlines this morning. And the bill is off the shores of Nigeria, which affects Nigerians actually. Xenophobia Nigerians to return home as South African attacks worsen. Consulate in the country, in collaboration with the Nigerian Citizens Association in South Africa, has offered a free repatriation flight to Nigerians willing to return home permanently.
No school shut down under Adeleke government. No school shut down under Adeleke, says government. The has dismissed claims that the public, private and secondary schools in the state are collapsing or facing shutdown due to the shortage of teachers and basic facilities, insisting that no school will be closed. Demola Adeleke.
225,000 naira wage. Cries poverty. NLC demands 225,000 naira wage. Security and poverty is warning that both serious threats to jobs, productivity, and Nigeria's overall stability. Tinubu made the declaration at the 2026 International Workers' Day celebration held at the Eagle Square. He addressed thousands of workers and labor leaders.
INEC leaders 1 month after convention. INEC recognizes PRP leaders 1 month after convention. The Independent National Electoral Commission has recognized Hakim Babamed as the national chairman of the People's Redemption Party 1 month after the party's national convention. The commission updated its portal on Friday to reflect the new members of the National Working Committee of the PRP, bringing an end to the uncertainty and agitation within the party.
Petite to end Chelsea's number 9 curse. Emmanuel Petit believes Victor Osimhen has the character mentality to end to fight number 9, insisting the Nigerian could follow the footsteps of Didier Drogba at Stamford Bridge. Punch Sports Extra reports. You grab a copy of the Punch newspaper, either newspaper stand.
I want to speak.
Speak. Invicta FM is
Different.
every other station you listen to.
In the town.
Kana aiki kuma kana so ka ji sababbin labarai da yana faruwa a Najeriya, ka kunna rediyon ka kana ji Invicta 98.9 FM Kaduna.
EC ticket 2027 will be and from ex-Kano State Governor Dr. Rabiu Musa Gongozo have teamed up Democratic Congress presidential primary leadership weekend has learned.
Retail reforms. Retail in with two major labor, most labor and best performing governor in Nigeria.
And well, that's cherry news, and is on a good note. And moving on to legal matters, Supreme Court sets off fresh battle over PDP control. Supreme Court verdict sets off fresh battle over PDP control. Fresh tensions have erupted within the People's Democratic Party following the Supreme Court's judgment of April 30, 2026, with rival camps offering sharply conflicting interpretations of the ruling and staking claims to the party's leadership. The PDP, aligned with Nyesom Wike, has warned the Board of Trustees, led by Adolfo Zwabara, to stay off party leadership matters, insisting there is no vacuum to justify any intervention.
Mayday as Tinubu declares security, poverty, national emergencies. Mayday declares insecurity, poverty, national emergencies. They used the 2026 Workers' Day celebration to confront crises of insecurity and poverty, declare to job productivity and national stability.
Talking sports, the leadership newspaper, Unity Cup ticket sales open for Super Eagles versus Zimbabwe. Unity Cup ticket sales open for Super Eagles versus Zimbabwe. The organizers of the 2026 Unity Cup have announced that ticket sales for the highly anticipated semi-final clash between Nigeria's Super Eagles and Zimbabwe are now open. The Super Eagles are set to face the Warriors of Zimbabwe in the first semi-final, taking place at the Valley, the home ground of Skybet Championship Club Charlton Athletic, on Tuesday, 26th May. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the leadership newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. The next paper is the Vanguard newspaper. And from the Vanguard newspaper, Tinubu to embark on 3-nation trip. Tinubu to embark on 3-nation trip. President Bola Tinubu will depart Abuja today, Saturday, May 2nd, on a visit to Kenya, Rwanda, and France. Special advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Nanuga, disclosed this via a statement on Friday. According to the statement, President Tinubu's first stop will be in France, after which he will depart for Nairobi, Kenya, to attend the Africa-France summit scheduled to begin next week.
Mayday as Mustafa labor disruptions. Mayday Mustafa or labor disruptions. The senator representing Saliu Mustafa has urged Nigerians to stop to patronize industrial harmony and constructive engagement as the country navigates its path to economic recovery. In his work, Mustafa called to embrace dialogue, mutual understanding, and collaboration with the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Senate moves to cut rice imports, boost food security. Senate moves to cut rice imports, boost food security. The Senate on Tuesday advanced efforts to strengthen Nigeria's food system, receiving committee reports on 3 key bills aimed at boosting local production and reducing dependence on imports. Presenting the reports during plenary, Senator Saliu Mustafa, who represents Kwara Central and chairs the Senate Committee on Agricultural Production Services and Rural Development, outlined the expected impact of the proposed legislation.
Peter will be not going no in 2027. So I'll take that again. Peter, a candidate going nowhere in 2027. Obedient Kitia says Peter will not going nowhere in 2027. Ex-obedient Kitia. A former 2023's presidential candidate Peter Obi J. Kitia had claimed no realistic chance in the 2027 general election, insisting he should no longer be regarded as a viable contender.
Well, different strokes for different folks. Talking sports from the Vanguard newspaper. Leeds beats Burnley to virtually secure Premier League survival. Leeds beats Burnley to virtually secure Premier League survival. Leeds all but secured their place in the Premier League next season with a 3-1 win over already relegated Burnley on Friday. Goals from Anton Stack, Noah Okafor, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin took Daniel Farke's side 9 points clear of the relegation zone, with just 4 games remaining for those below them. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Vanguard newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand, and the last paper is the Nation newspaper. From the Nation newspaper, 2027, Maiduguri stands still for Zulum Gubio. 2027, Maiduguri stands still for Zulum Gubio. Maiduguri, the Borno state capital, was brought to a standstill on Friday as thousands of jubilant supporters trooped out to welcome Governor Babagana Umara Zulum and his anointed governorship candidate, Engineer Mustafa Gubio. The mammoth crowd stretched from Muhammadu Buhari International Airport to major roads leading into the metropolis.
Cardinal of joint projects. Partnership highlights impact of joint projects. The has reiterated its commitment to sustain collaboration with the federal tangible gains across health, infrastructure, transportation, and community development.
Moving to Kano State, Governor orders probe into alleged 1.5 billion naira salary deductions. Kano Governor orders probe into alleged 1.5 billion naira salary deductions. Kano State Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf on Friday ordered an investigation into the alleged deduction of 1.5 billion naira from workers' salaries by the former head of service Abdullahi Mustafa. The governor issued the directive during the Workers' Day march past in Kano in response to concerns raised by the chairman of the Nigeria Labour Congress Kano State chapter, Kabiru Inua.
Tinubu to work, we will defeat poverty, insecurity. Tinubu to work, we will defeat poverty, insecurity. President that would not rest on its oars in tackling security and poverty. The president during the 2026 Workers' Day celebration at the Eagle Square, Abuja, we presented to the government of the Federation, Senator George Akume.
And lastly, from the Nation newspaper, NPFL, Rangers grip on top spot to be tested in Yenagoa. NPFL, that's the Nigeria Premier Football League, Rangers grip on top spot to be tested in Yenagoa. The Nigeria Premier Football League rolls into a decisive match day 36 with tension, permutations and tough clashes across centres. From relegation dogfights to title-defining encounters, this weekend promises drama at every turn as team fight for survival, continental slots and ultimate glory. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Nation newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. Let's quickly go on a commercial break, and when we return, we start to pick calls and read your messages on the headlines that have been read out. And please, when you're making your comments, please stick to the headlines and only the headlines that have been read out this morning. So let's go on that break. We would be right back.
Invicta FM, we'll be right back.
Yes, sir. Well, do you know Maggi chicken flavor? Spell celery.
S-E-L-A-R-I-E. Celery.
Bro. Yes, sir.
Turmeric.
Correct. 1 carton of Maggi chicken flavor for you. Flavor. Celery and turmeric. My game changer.
Akwai kokarin karatu guje yasa kullum
dace da zaɓi mai kyau.
Yanzu lokaci ne na gara basar samun nasarar Indomie. Muna ƙara cin Indomie, muna ƙara samun nasara.
Kamar yaya?
Ku ta ledojin Indomie noodles guda 10 mai gram 70 ko mai gram 100 wato super pack. Ku kai su cibiyar karɓar gara basar nasarar Indomie domin samun kyautar paketin Indomie.
Yawancin Indomie yau cin nasara. Domin ƙarin bayani ku biyo mu a shafin Indomie Arewa Facebook ko ku tuntuɓi cibiyar garabasar mafi kusa da ku. Indomie ingantaccen abinci.
Domin nasara.
Lokaci yayi da za ku inganta tafiyar da kuɗaɗenku. A sauke manhajar Bill Station na iPhone da na Android. Kada ku yi sakefa, hanzarta shiga shafin billstation.com. Ana iya biyan kuɗaɗen abubuwa daban-daban ko yin taransifa da sauran mu'amalar kuɗi duk a wuri ɗaya. Bill Station na sauƙaƙa tafiyar da kuɗi. Abu lokaci kuɗi ne fa.
Jama'a alaikum. Ni ne Aminu Sharif Momo wanda kuka sani daga cikin fina-finan Hausa. Zan yi magana a matsayin uba ba jarumi ba. Kun taɓa ganin inda uwa take ƙoƙarin shayar da jaririnta? Wani ɗan nata kuma yana ƙoƙarin a canja masa ƙunzugu? Ko kuma wata ƴar tata tana ƙoƙarin a zuba mata abinci a farantinta yayin da ta ci nata ya ƙare? Wannan ba abin kwanciyar hankali ba ne a gurin kowace uwa. Amma idan akwai tazarar haihuwa, komai zai iya zuwa cikin sauƙi da kuma kyautatawa. A yayin da wannan uwa kan iya shayar da wannan jariri, sannan kuma ta sa wannan yar tata wadda take neman ƙarin abinci ta canja ma ɗan uwanta ƙunzugu da yake bukata yayin da yi kashi ko fitsari.
Ziyarci cibiyar lafiya mafi kusa domin farawa ko a kira lambar waya 222 wannan saƙo ne daga ma'aikatar lafiya tare da tallafin gamayyar ƙungiyoyin da FEM.
Manufar da kyautuwar iyali uba ƴaƴa da ma'uwa.
I been sit down for side, they look wetin politicians they do for my country. I can't begin vex with how them take the run things from pack to loot and later tiff. The situation too vex me. I can't decide to get my PVC to vote all of them out. After election, them still win again. This time, the matter come to vex me until when I realize, say, only me no fit to vote out bad leaders. I use vex, buy material, so agbada, come join politics. I tell myself, say, if I not fit to vote them out, I go there myself to change the situation of all Nigerians. But after I win election, Ogbanje enter my body. Me self come begin to tiff and back money. Nigerians, now we they do ourselves. Good leadership, they start from homes. Train your children with good morals and values. And when them reach up there, if a political Ogbanje see them, it go run.
And already the comment section is buzzing with comments and also the WhatsApp platform. But definitely we're going to read all of that, and would also get to hear your opinions as regards the headlines that have been read out. And as always, we always tell you, please keep your comments civil. Let's have a very good communication this morning. If you must say something that would be contrary to the rules on this program, then please, I just advise, just either not call so that you're not blow tantrums, and either send a message. And when you're sending your messages, please ensure that you go through it so that we can be able to read and understand what you are sending, and make sure you indicate the headline that you are addressing. Thank you as you comply. The numbers to call are 081 40,000 989, 081 40,000 989. Line 2 is 07087 800 989, 07087 800 989. And the number to send your messages on WhatsApp is 090 98 900 989, 090 98 900 989. Hello, good morning.
Hello, man.
The elder wise man, good morning.
Thank you.
I see my go.
Let me begin with the presidency. Insecurity. This is a thing. But please, they should do both. Let me so please.
All right, good morning to you too as well. Thank you for sticking to your time. All right, still picking calls.
Hello, good morning.
My beautiful sister, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Bye-bye for the second time. As a half an hour one.
All right, go ahead.
My brother, our president promised us poverty. For how long? For how long that we go to? And you finish. And That's why they increase. Because fighting and they travel to I mean, and the EU
All right, good morning. 081 40,000 989. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Bless God. Your name and where you calling from?
Mr. Cherry calling from Sanopesha Aircraft of Kaduna.
All right, go ahead.
Good. Mr. President, up to France, the Kenya, Rwanda for a state visit. I pray that those state visits will use of democracy to the nation. It shouldn't be just a visit. And then second, Mr. President, that the suggest that these two words have been eating Nigeria fighting. We don't want to hear, we want to see Africa. The Nigerian, honestly speaking, things are not been easy. So, especially the implementation of the national minimum wage. Finally, each United escaped relegation. After beating relegation, that's a good one. We pray that we survive the relegation bounty. Good and may God bless Nigeria. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much as well. 081 40,000 989 07087 800 989. I can see, well, lots of comments dropping in on the live stream. Let's see. Okay. On our live stream, I can see a whole lot of messages. Well, okay. Now, Dalamiko Akili. Okay, good morning to you. Usman Isa Bilal, good morning. And Delight T. Dauda, good morning. Grace Benjamin, all the way from Narai. Okay, good morning to you. And Ibrahim Mohammed Kedi says, Kwankwaso Obi ahead of 2027 presidential race is a great match. It's time for the youth to take charge now. God bless our dear country, Nigeria. Onyinze says, good morning. Okay, happy new month to you too. Duza SB Kakura says, Tinubu to embark on three-nation trip is our prayer that his trip will yield good outcomes because this country is sick. Okay, may God help our country to succeed. And this one's from Young Gados. Okay, wishing you the same. Happy weekend. Danyam M. Davo, good morning to you. And Andrew Isa, all the way from Trikania. Okay, he says that may God Almighty heal Nigeria and heal our leaders and heal Nigeria and heal our leaders and understand the way to go. To understand the way forward for this nation. We are We are suffering, see hunger everywhere. Our people know if you go farm again because of bandits and kidnappers. We can't travel on our roads again in our own country. What a country. May God help us. Okay, this is what I'm always saying. Let's try to put our sentences and go through it and edit. It will really help us here. John Salasi Ayuba Tukura, okay, says Nigeria will be great. Again, also Francis Namani, all the way from Amagunze in Enugu State. He says that government should holistically address the height of insecurity and hike in fuel pump price to ameliorate the plight of Nigerians. May God help us. Victor Sule, watching from Ungorimi, says Nigeria must be great come 2027 by God's grace. Jeremiah Swam, all the way from Kukawa in Plateau State. He says, okay, you're watching us from Plateau State in Kukawa. Vera says that the government of the day should do the needful concerning the welfare of workers and also stick to the promises made during celebrating Workers' Day. May God bless our dear country, Nigeria. Ayuba Gwantu says, may God bless our country, Nigeria. Watching all the way from Sabo. Victor Adiba says that to everyone out there, I know one day Nigeria must be great. And Akman Ani says, okay, watching, okay, you do have a blissful Saturday, thank you. Zingina Plateau says, about Workers' Day and Labour demands saga. Labour needs to fight for the masses and stop keeping mute. With the giant of Africa resources, all workers and entire Nigerians deserve good and better welfare, but reverse is the case. Both workers and the entire Nigerians are suffering and silently dying of hardship, hunger, poverty, high cost of living, and total insecurity. May God help Nigeria to take good care of citizens' welfare. Inalego David Sule, good morning. I can see Saturday Julius Osogio, all the way from Sabo, and let's see this name, Avoy Ahmed Aliyu. Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's your location, Avoy. So maybe you need to have an antenna to be able to get us crystal clear, because we are crystal clear at the moment. Still picking calls 081 40,000 989 070 87 800 989. Okay, let's see. Who do we have here?
My name is Felix Bagudu. I'm calling from Marabari.
Felix Bagudu, go ahead.
Concerning the xenophobia, why are South Africa treating Nigerians like that? Especially the Igbo. And the Igbo has a vision in every place the Igbo man stay. There's a good development of Anambra State. This thing is getting too much, and the government cannot be able to talk concerning this issue. We have been hearing this xenophobia up till now. Still, the South Africa cannot be able to stop all those things. And this thing is getting too much. Let the government intervene. Then concerning Obi, that man make a wrong mistake. In anywhere Igbo man stay, development, they brought development and they brought job employment in that area. Because I was brought up in Idemili, whenever I see some creativity in Igbo boys' side. So let that statement of that man, let him apologize to Obi. Please. That's my take this morning.
All right, thank you so very much. All right, Mabel, can you go through the WhatsApp messages quickly?
Akintunde from television. Nigerians return xenophobic attack worsen in Nigeria is because no country values us outside Nigeria. Sometimes I don't blame these countries because our leaders have made us to go outside looking for greener pastures, as nothing is working in Nigeria. Ambassador Shemang says, its unprecedented treatment, xenophobic behavior upon its citizens, and asks which one will the citizens face amidst hardships and predispose to severe they may usual fulfilling promises of the government officials that keep unfulfilled promises, knowing of a truth that the nation is facing with that rescue Nigeria and Nigerians as enough of the uncertainties befall the nation. The next is from Samuel Gibson from Toronto. Xenophobia.
Toronto, actually.
Toronto. Xenophobia to return home as the situation worsened. This is a wonderful development for although it may be lost, but life is more important than anything. Sometimes hooligans think who is taking away their jobs. What is in Nigeria, so MTN and not Bond. It is quite fortunate that the president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, should please condemn and bring to an end the barbaric attitude. Next is Akia. Are not part of super beneficial, and it's hard for Nigerians to abandon its job to return home from South Africa as 2027 Obikwa Kwaso align for ADC primary. The Obikwa is a remarkable ticket
Marketable ticket, actually.
Is a marketable ticket that only remove Tinubu and APC government come 2027. We encourage Nigerians to okay this movement for a new Nigeria.
All right. Till when the bell is rung before we can make campaigns.
Tinubu candidate for the forthcoming election, says Abdullah Kim. The next person is Victor Uji. This country called Nigeria from the hand of men on top government. Okay. The next person is Soyinka. Oh,
yes, Dari Femi.
He says, we hope saboteurs will stop killing Nigerians. He is not a contender. It was just political gragra, which Wole Soyinka.
Well, let's just skip that part.
Okay. This one is long.
Yeah, Sabo Easy Meganga. Okay, Sabo Easy Meganga. Let's try to edit some of the things that we are typing, because we really find it quite difficult to read some of them here.
President Tinubu to speech. This is political statement. Please let the needful be done. To be frank, civil servants in Nigeria are not happy with the President Tinubu's administration because our welfare are not given to us and our promotion benefits are not given to us also. Which other one? Okay.
It's quite lengthy. Let's go to the next one time.
This is Godwin Christopher listening from Ugwan BJ.
Yes.
Nigeria and the enemy of this country must be put to shame.
All right, so I think let's go back to picking calls. 081 40,099 070 87800 Hello, good morning. Okay, hello, good morning. Okay, 081 40,099 070 87800 Well, I don't know what happened to the other line, but let's see if I can bring it back on. Okay, now I have it on now. So let's see who's here. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Speak up a bit, please.
Okay.
Okay, well, seems the network is really not so good this morning, but please try to get maybe a better reception and try to speak up a bit. Hello, good morning. Okay. That's what the headline said. Good. Okay, well, I didn't take you off the line. So let's see who's on the line. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, my name is Chief Aro.
Chief.
God bless you, sir. At emergency, you see, and his you see, today, Nigeria economy is still in a doldrum. The effect of the removal of the oil subsidy is biting hard on Nigeria. Many households are daily battling for survival. The protective power of Nigeria is also weak. Today, millions cannot adequately meet their daily needs. No doubt, the economy needs urgent revival and reposition. You see what Bola Tinubu have just said about the economy and the insecurity. I should think it is very crystal clear that Bola Tinubu himself cannot have looked outside the window. He has seen that the way Nigerians are suffering. His economic policy is our economy and Nigeria to return in the situation. You see,
And God bless you too, Chief Arrow. And let's see. Okay, I took this message. Okay, Beatrice Bala, good morning to you. Says Nigeria go better. I will say amen to that. Tanko Daniel, watching from Sabantesha, good morning. Kojo Saba, good morning. And I can see Amax Ibo. Good morning to you. Thank you so very much. All right, and okay, on our YouTube, I can see Alfred Okmanachi. Good morning to you. Thank you for subscribing. You can also, share this link and share the channel to other people on your YouTube channel of our YouTube channel, and let other people subscribe and follow the activities on those channels. And to those who sent messages on WhatsApp, okay, I think we took Sabo Easy Megenga. Yeah. And this one is from, okay, Godwin Christopher, okay, from Ngwen BJ. And this one is from Samson from Lokoja. Peter Obi stands no chance of being a candidate in 2027 is not far from the truth, most especially with Atiku in the ADC. Nigeria will be great again. Okay, everyone's entitled. This one is, okay, this has, okay, Adeola Digbite. Adeola Digbite says the Nigerian government should caution South African government over xenophobia attack over Nigerian citizens in the country, because Nigeria fought for their independence and they have many investments in Nigeria, which we did not destroy them. Is this how South Africa would pay Nigeria back? And this one is from Oladimeji Said from Kaduna Polytechnic. Says President Tinubu to visit Kenya, Rwanda, and France. Safe journey, our able president. Wishing you journey mercies and God's guidance. May God bless Nigeria. And with that, we call it wraps on the program this morning. Thanks to all those who took our time to be part of the program, and to those who streamed live and those who followed on our YouTube channel. Ensure that you subscribe and you just subscribe to our channel. That's Invicta 98.9 FM online TV. You get to see our short clips, get to see very inspiring content that definitely would make you victorious. Definitely, because this is the victorious station. We put you on the victorious side of life. Once again, my name is Job Daniel. It's a weekend. It's still a new month. Once again, it's saying happy new month.
And I'm Mabel Iduma.
And it definitely is a weekend. Jay Blinks will be here for the next program, SK Beats. So do have a beautiful and a wonderful weekend.
Thank you for participating in the program The Dailies today. The thoughts and opinions stated by our various contributors on this program of Invicta 98.9 FM radio, its website, and or its other social media platforms do not reflect the thoughts and or opinions of the station. Listeners are urged to use their own discernment to draw their own conclusions for a better Nigeria. We emphasize the importance of keeping an open mind and not misconstruing the headlines. Invicta FM, together we are victorious.
It's the weekend.
Salary. SELARI.